Hello, everybody. We are here at the Black Writers and Book Club Literary Festival, and I'm here with an author. Her name is
Brenda Matthews.
How you doing, Miss Matthews?
I'm great, thank you. And you?
I'm good now that I met you, because you were one of the first authors that I met when I first got here, and you and I got to talking about some things that you're doing. Why don't you share with the audience the book that you wrote?
Well, one of my books, I was a pastor's wife for 10 years, and I was abused by him and the members, so I wrote a book entitled The Pastor's Wife Does Cry, and then I wrote an extension to it entitled Lady Bea Morgan, The Extension.
See, I wanted you to share that because we're here in Memphis, and there's been a lot of domestic abuse situations that going on. So I think that people that are going through this sort of trauma would be very interested in your story. And why did you decide to share it?
I had to share it because there are a lot of first ladies, pastors' wives, who are abused, who cannot speak. And now that I'm divorced and free, I can speak for them. I am their voice.
So this is specifically for pastors' wives?
It's not for pastor's wife. Wives only. I just happen to be a pastor's wife. So it's for anyone in an abusive relationship, including men.
Okay, so are we talking about physical abuse, or are we talking about mental abuse or emotional abuse?
Well, mine was not physical, I'm sorry. Mine was verbal and mental and emotional abuse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, abuse is abuse. It doesn't matter
Yes.
why. But the good thing is that you're free and delivered.
Yes.
And so how did you go through that process? Is this what the book is about?
That's what the book is about. And I don't just talk about the bad things that happen. I talk about how the Lord kept my mind while I was in it without retaliation. So you don't have to fight back. Okay. God will fight our battles.
And so I know it probably was a difficult decision for you to actually say, you know, I'm getting out of this.
It was easy because he left.
And I think that's grounds for divorce.
Yes, it is.
Scriptural.
Yes.
Biblical, yeah.
Yes, it is.
So
Yes, it is. He left.
Okay.
Yes.
And so now you're here to share your story.
I'm here to share my story and to encourage anybody who are in abusive relationships that you can make it, and you can make it out, and you can make it out without going to jail.
You know what? There's a lot of women that goes through this and very silent about it, that sits on the pulpit as well.
Yes, they cannot speak, you know. It was hard for me, you know. And then when the pastor is saying certain things, you have to keep a certain face, because the members will just automatically assume this is what's going on in your house. Yeah. And then on the way home, or when you get home, it's another battle for you and your husband. So it was difficult.
I'm sure it was very difficult. And what's the name of the book?
The Pastor's Wife Does Cry.
And if our viewers would like to get a copy of the book, how would they do that?
I'm online. I'm at Barnes & Noble. I'm on Amazon under Lady Bea Morgan. That's my pseudonym. Okay. And my real name, now that I'm free, is Brenda Matthews. And I also write under Brenda Matthews.
Are you on Facebook as well?
I'm on Facebook, but
you don't communicate through
exactly.
Wow. And so you talked briefly about turning this into a movie, too, right?
Yes, I wrote a movie script. It's entitled Release. So I took the two books, and I wrote the movie script from that.
And hopefully she'll hook up with Black Butterfly Media, and we can do her casting for her.
Sure. I would love that, because I don't even know the next step.
Well, you know, this is good, and I'm glad that you're free and able to share your story with women across America that is going through this type of abuse. It is just, it's just unspeakable that a man would, that verbally, physically, whatever. Abuse,
right.
It's just terrible.
When your husband adopt a child of a members right in the church and have a big ceremony, that's really devastating.
Well, we can read all about that in the book.
Right? Yeah.
Is that in the book?
Yes, that's in the book.
All right. We'll be right back with some more interviews. Thank you, Miss Matthews. Thank you so much. This is Black Butterfly Media TV, and we'll be right back with some more interviews from the Black Writers and Book Club Literary.